Hey everybody, this is Tim. This week's activity, it's going to be the Paper Friend Survival Challenge. So for this activity, you're going to need to make a paper friend. Now this is my paper friend. The main thing you want to do with this paper friend is make sure that if you're decorating them, decorate them with maybe something like watercolors or markers, something that will maybe change when it gets wet. You'll see why in a minute. And his eyes look kind of funny. I put some little globs of watercolor paint that I just kind of picked out of my watercolor set and put them right under his eyes, and you'll see why. You'll see why. And then, if you want, you can make a paper airplane, but you don't need to. I'm sure you can find instructions on how to make a paper airplane. Probably better than the one I made. And what's going to happen is this paper friend is going on a little adventure, but unfortunately, they're going to need to make an emergency landing. So, here we go. Okay. Now, where this friend lands, they're going to have to try to survive the night in this environment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, using only materials I can find in this area where the friend is, see if I can make a shelter that will keep them dry. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you might have seen I found some sticks and made a little bit of a structure, and then put some plants around and some straw, and then I found these really interesting leaves on one of my plants that almost are making like little gutters. Because now what's going to happen is we're going to make a rainstorm happen. Now there was supposed to be rain this week in the forecast, but that has changed. You could just try to leave your buddy out overnight and see what happens, or you can make an artificial rainstorm. So I'm gonna make a rainstorm right now, and we're gonna see if my house is got what it takes. Ooh, it's really raining. Look, those leaves are pulling some of the water away though. Ooh, we got a wild rainstorm. Okay, the rain is over. Now it's time to see. How you doing in there, bud? Let's see. Oh, oh, look at that. They're crying just a little bit. Definitely got wet. Look what happened to their clothes. Ooh, wasn't the nicest night out there. So I could have probably spent a little more time. I'd like to see if you can build a better structure and keep your friend from getting wet like mine did. Now, if that wasn't enough of a challenge for you, you want a little extra challenge. I got this little like top of a bottle. It was like from some chicken stock or something. And I put a little bit of sugar in there. So it's just the top of a bottle with a little bit of sugar in there. And I'm gonna add just like a couple drops of water to make like a little sugary liquid here. So the other challenge would be to see, can you make a house that can protect against ants or other bugs coming and eating the sugar? That's the advanced house building. So go to it and show us if you have any successes or any slight failures like that. Go dry your eyes, little buddy. Here, have a little sugar. Have a little sugar. There you go. Oh.